Hi, this is Zena. We're going to be reading Tiger Eyes by Judy Blume. Chapter 33. The first orchestra rehearsal of Oklahoma is held on the afternoon of my 16th birthday. And when I get home from school, I find that Bitsy has fixed a special dinner with my favorite foods: chicken moringa, spinach noodles, and watercress salad. She has invited Jane over. I am surprised and pleased. The nerd is there too. He gives me a T-shirt that says, "A woman without a man is like a fish without a bicycle." He tells us he sent away for it after seeing the ad on MS Magazine. I don't get it, but everyone else seems to think it's funny, so I laugh along with them and thank the nerd. I mean, it is funny. You gotta get a few neurons first. Okay, she's not stupid. Bitsy and Walter give me a digital watch. I didn't expect anything so grand, and I am really touched. I kiss Bitsy on the cheek, then I have to thank Walter. I haven't said a word to him since the night he insulted my parents and slapped me. Now I face him. "Thank you very much," I say it formally. "You're welcome," he answers in the same tone. "Enjoy it." And he doesn't look at me. I get the feeling he is uncomfortable about that night as I am. Mom gives me a beautiful silver and turquoise bracelet. It is my first piece of Indian jewelry. I put it on my right wrist, since I am already wearing my new watch on my left. Jason has painted a picture for me and has written another poem. This one says, "Roses are red, violets are blue. You are my friend, and I am yours too." Aw, that's so sweet. "Is that better?" he asks. "Yes, much," I tell him, giving him a hug. "Hey, let go," he says. "You're squeezing my hemorrhoids." "What hemorrhoids?" I ask, surprised. "Ha ha," he laughs. "Fooled you, didn't I?" Even though I am having a good time, I can't help thinking that my father and I planned a weekend trip to that's actually fucked up. That my father and I had planned a weekend trip to New York for my 16th birthday. He was going to take me to a Broadway play. We used to talk about it all the time. I wonder if mom remembers. Did y'all pay for the tickets? After the dinner plates are cleared away, Busy turns off the lights and comes out of the kitchen carrying a 7-layer cake. It is decorated with the 16 pink roses. She and Jason must have been working on it all week. Everyone sings happy birthday, and I make a wish and blow out the candles. The next afternoon, a windstorm kicks up, turning the sky brown and stinging my eyes with dust. I ride to the canyon anyway. I hope that will be there, waiting for me, but there is no sign of him, and I can't find the lizard anywhere. Well, the lizards ain't there. He said he'll be there when the lizards run, and they ain't around. Chapter 34. I hope my mother doesn't bring the nerd to the opening night of Oklahoma. I don't want to hurt her feelings, but I can't stand the idea of him in the audience, sitting next to my family. Twice I came close to asking her not to bring him, but at the last minute I don't. I decide it's best not to make a big thing of it. And my opening night, I am glad I let it go because I'm so full of excitement about the play that I don't care if he comes with her or not. The play begins well, and by the time I do my big number, the audience is warmed up, and there is so much applause that I do an encore. At the end of the play, we all get a standing ovation. Aww, she ate that. That's so sweet. I feel happy for her. Ruben is the first person backstage to congratulate me. "You were great," he says. "I always thought you were shy, but I guess I was wrong." I don't tell him that a person can be shy and still do well on stage. "You were really great," he says again, pumping my hand. I mean it. I smile and thank him and give him a quick kiss and he gives me a quick kiss near my ear. As he does, I see Mom over his shoulder. She's holding a yellow rose and looking around for me. Mom, I call, over here. She hands me the rose. She hands the rose to me. You were just wonderful, Davy. She kisses. Girl, did I misread that? She kisses on my cheek and hugs me hard. I'm so proud of you. She is close to tears. Come on, Mom, I say. Everyone is looking. Oh, she laughs, then pulls out a tissue and blows her nose. We perform again on Friday and Saturday night, and the boy who plays Curly, the male lead, develops laryngitis. That is, that's tough, buddy. Still, we are a great success. And my picture appears in the Monitor, the weekly newspaper. We have a cold snap the last week in April, and a spring snowstorm dumps 13 inches of snow on us the first week in May. Ooh, 13 inches of snow is sick work, but it melts in a day. Okay. And the weather turns balmy. Everyone in school is hit with spring fever, and we all cut classes and go for a hike in the. I don't think it's Gmez Mountains. The Jemez Mountains. There are wildflowers everywhere, and the sky is a deep shade of blue. If you got fever, hay fever. Uh, well, there's probably boys. Well, there's it's wildflowers, so it's gonna be boy and girl flowers. So maybe less pollen, but some of that is definitely getting in your nose. All right, let's see. Jane hasn't mentioned the pamphlets from Miriam. Of course, I didn't tell her they were for Miriam. I just said I'd seen them around the house. That one of Bitsy Club's was discussing the problems of teenagers. When I gave them to Jane, she didn't say anything. She just put them in her notebook. Now, as we walk through the woods, I say, did you have a chance to look over the stuff I gave you? What stuff? Those pamphlets on drinking. Why should I waste my time reading them? Because, girl, you're an alcoholic. I told you before, I can stop anytime I want. Anytime I want to. I don't have to drink. I do it because I like it. Why don't you stop lying, I ask? Isn't it about time you face the facts? Isn't it about time you were honest with yourself? You're a good one to talk about being honest, Jane says. What do you mean? You told me your father died of a heart attack. You call that honest? Jane, see? You see what addiction does to you? You say out of the wall, off the wall shit. Because that's actually really rude. You call that honest? She walks away in a huff. Jane, wait, I call, hurrying to catch up with her. When I do, we walk together for a while, not speaking. Finally, I say, how do you find out? Your aunt told my mother. I've known for months. Why didn't you say something? I figured you had your reasons. I couldn't deal with the truth, I tell her. She stops walking, faces me, and says, there are things I can't deal with either. Did you ever think of that? No, I tell her. Your life seems so easy. Well, it's not, she says. Girl, not wanting to say how your father died is way different than you not wanting to admit that you have a drinking problem. That's it for this one. Like, comment, and subscribe.